What is up, Lions Nation? What is up, the nation of NFL? This is Gridiron Chat, presented by We Are Lions Nation. We are covering AFC South tonight. Going to look at the playoff picture. Check out Dan's, not a Bengals fan, Leonard's spreads for this week. So a lot to look forward to. A lot of awesome chit-chat. We got Smoking JB and, of course, Dan in the house. Statman stuck at work, but said if he can get here, he will hop in as well. So, fellas, how are we doing tonight?
Meh.
Yeah.
Nah.
It's a Wednesday, and it feels like a Monday.
It is.
It's the Mondayest Wednesday ever.
First off, we are on our march to 500 subscribers. And remember, when we get to 500, myself and Statman will be singing a lovely duet in the style of Mariah Carey while wearing dresses. That will happen. We are at 138 subscribers currently. So if you have not, please subscribe and like and share.
You know that means you got to shave.
Nope.
He wasn't talking about your face. He's talking about your legs.
No problem.
Yep.
We got Living It Up, Leonard. Good evening, gentlemen. I hope you are having a good day. We are. Thank you.
Well, you are.
I don't know about the rest of you.
That guy, he is.
Cast.
That guy is.
Oh, I have a friend joining me today. Let me bring him in.
Nobody judge.
Justin's here. Justin's here today. Joining me.
His man crush.
Behind the scenes. Justin Herbert, everyone. Justin, say hi. Or just smile. That's okay. You can just smile. He's such a jokester.
Andy loves a smile. That's what attracted him to him.
Yep. Zach J says, looks like I have to make 362 accounts.
Why haven't you done it already, Zach?
Right.
Or just share. We need those subscribers up. Share away, Zach, if you don't mind. Just get our name out there. Well, boys, we got some news. Let's take a look at the news for today. Not Tampa Bay. Holy crap! Brain farting. The Titans. Kenny Vaccaro retiring from the NFL after 8 seasons to launch his EA Sports organization. The former Titans and Saints defensive back is retiring and shifting his attention to launch all new EA Sports, co-founded by Vaccaro and 2 professional gamers, entrepreneurs, according to a news release from the organization. So yeah, awesome. Going to take on a new investment.
It's a multi-billion
He's actually getting out when it looks like the Titans have no shot at getting the division anymore, or even being a playoff team the way they're playing.
Which we will get to that.
Valid point there. Valid point.
Some roster news. Nothing huge going on in the NFL this week, but the roster news. Baltimore Ravens signed defensive back Blake Contest to the practice squad. The Chicago Bears signed defensive back D. Vergen to the practice squad. The Las Vegas Raiders announced Wednesday that they have signed long snapper Carson Tinker. And the Seattle Seahawks, he's back, everyone. Seattle Seahawks signing running back Adrian Peterson to the practice
squad. Isn't it amazing? Adrian Peterson has been on 3 teams this season, and Todd Gurley's still a free agent who's 4 years younger.
It's sad to say, but Peterson's got better knees than Gurley does at this point.
This is true.
King SJ says, "What's up, gentlemen? What's up, King?
How you doing?
Popping in.
What's up?
Yeah, I think the biggest part of the roster is that we all know Adrian Peterson just was released by the Titans, and now here he is on Seattle's practice squad. So that guy, he just keeps going. I think if he gets an opportunity to play or be on a team, he's going to do it. That's what I feel like with AP.
That's what I feel with Frank Gore, except Frank Gore only gets signed to the practice squad.
More news. Robert Griffin III top stories of mismanagement, Washington workplace misconduct in his upcoming book. He said, I'm going to tell you the truth about what happened in the playoff game in 2013 against Seattle. I'm going to detail the medical mismanagement that I received during the time in Washington. I'm going to open your eyes to sexual harassment that permitted the walls of the building, and I give you a deep dive into a power struggle between one of the most powerful coaches in all of sports and an owner that many of you want gone.
I don't want him gone.
RG3. Interesting. I kind of intrigued to find out what he says in there.
I'll give it a read.
Grab. I say it's a cash grab. The timing was just too perfect.
But I mean, he was there. So he could be saying some stuff that might be true. Right, Justin? Okay. He's so talkative tonight. Sorry, I thought we had a stat man.
You like him for his looks, not his brains, right?
I'm looking for his arm talent. Arm talent.
Yeah. Oh. Gotcha. Enough said.
Yeah.
That's exactly where I was going with that, Dan.
I know it was. At least this time you didn't say he's got a pretty mouth.
Dan, you are so politically incorrect. It's great. I thought I was bad.
Oh, man. You know what? We got very little news. Let's just have some fun.
Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot of news going on.
No.
This
Sure
week.
heard about
Christian McCaffrey has hit the IR for the season.
Again.
How many times?
Which means that's 2 years in a row.
No, but hasn't he been off and on it a few times this year already?
Yeah, I mean, he hit the 3-week IR. This is the season-ending IR.
Is it his ankle again?
Yep.
Sad to say, but he's done. He can't stay healthy. That ankle's bum.
Yeah, that's what happens when you let running backs that are not built like Derrick Henry. And Derrick Henry's injury is different because it's a broken foot. It's not a leg string, ankle, hamstring. He'll probably be able to come back from this just fine. Whereas Christian McCaffrey, his touches came not only in the running game, but in the receiving game, was taking big hits when receiving the ball and trying to get out on those screen plays and the wheel routes.
Well, that's what's going to happen to Swift.
I was just going that direction if you'd let me finish, but thank you. But Swift is trajecting into the same direction. The more touches he gets.
Yes, it's live.
Yeah, it's live, man. We are live. We are always live. Always live every night.
Live every Wednesday.
Live and busting balls.
Whatever that means, Dan, not a Bengals fan.
I don't know, Andy. Hey, you know your buddy Justin there. He has some really white teeth, right? Wouldn't you say?
He took off.
God damn it! I had a great joke lined up.
He's not.
I know you did.
He had to go.
I heard that punchline coming all the way in Flint, Michigan, where I'm hanging out right now.
Don't drink the water.
Nope. I'll drink pop.
Is that a real thing, like not to drink the water out there in Flint?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. If you're in the city, the township didn't have the issue. Burton didn't have the issue. Grand Blanc didn't have the issue. It was just the city of Flint.
Well, real quick, while I'm thinking about it, thoughts and prayers to the families of the victims in the shooting, the school shooting.
Yes.
Yesterday.
That's horrible.
Oakland, Michigan, I believe, or Oakland High
Oxford.
School?
Oxford.
Thank you. Oxford. Yeah.
3 dead, 5 injured.
4
He's
dead
injured.
No, a 4th one died now.
in the hospital today.
So
there
4
was
and 4.
One of the people that had passed away, I know I read today, was one of the football players, and he actually was shot trying to take down the shooter. That's how he was killed.
It's a shame.
It's horrible that freaking kids find the need that they have to do shit like that.
There's a video going around. One of the kids in one of the classrooms was recording, and the shooter had walked up to the door and was knocking on the doors saying sheriff's office, trying to get the people to open the door so he could shoot them. Luckily, no one opened the door, and they took off out the window. But what a scary situation. Those things are just horrible. So again, thoughts and prayers to the victims and the families out there.
Yes.
Well, boys, let's take a gander. Oh, we got another comment. Just when I was I was just wondering, because once again I had trouble. If I was so old, I might get this crap. LOL. Just call me crazy. Oh,
yeah, that's crazy Ken.
That's crazy Dad. Ken. Yeah, crazy Ken. We are always live, my friend. Playoff picture. So NFC, not much movement at all, except for the 49ers went up to two spots to 6, and Washington went up 4 spots to 7 in the hunt. Vikings, Saints, Eagles, and Falcons. Over in the AFC, Ravens still went up to 1st. The Patriots sitting at 2nd. Titans went down 2 spots to 3. The Chiefs and the Bengals stayed the same. Bills up 1 to 6. Chargers down 1 to 7. And in the hunt, you got the Raiders, Browns, Broncos, and Colts.
I'm going to call it right now. The Vikings and Colts are making the playoffs.
Well, I want to go over to you first, JB. I guess as of right now, biggest surprise, NFC? Or is everything?
There really isn't a lot. There really isn't a lot of surprises in the NFC. You know, the teams that we thought would be at the top of their divisions, they're there. I mean, other than the fact we thought it would be Rams instead of Cards. And the Rams are still in the playoff hunt right now at 5, correct?
Yep.
Yes, they are.
So there really isn't a lot. I said there would be possibly 3 teams out of the West making it. And if the Seahawks lose to the 49ers this weekend, that's pretty much going to seal the deal for their fate to not make the playoffs.
Yeah, I'm really looking at the 49ers. I think they're going to be a team to watch. I think they're starting to pick up heat. And I think the Seahawks are in deep trouble after watching their game on Monday night. I think the Seahawks, Russell Wilson is not the same quarterback. I don't know what happened to him, but he's absolutely horrible.
Well, that's because of that thing. It's his index finger that he had to have worked on, which is the last finger to touch the football. And if it's not in perfect shape, you don't get that perfect pass that you're used to seeing from him.
His offensive line sucks, and there's no running game.
Yeah.
That's why they signed Adrian Peterson to the practice squad.
Dan, your thoughts on the NFC? Any surprises? Who do you think is going to be popping up? Anybody in the hunt you think to watch for?
The Vikings are going to make the playoffs. I just don't see them not making it. Last week I would have told you I still think the Giants had a chance, but Jones broke his neck or whatever, hurt himself, whatever. I don't see them being anything. The Eagles suck. They got beat by my Giants, so they're nothing. Vikings are the only one in the hunt that has an honest chance, in my opinion.
We got King SJ says not counting on it, but I would love to play spoiler to the Vikings playoff push this Sunday. And we have Facebook user says Washington is a team to watch as well. So, over in the AFC, I think the Titans, I think they're going to keep falling, honestly. And as far as in the hunt, I'm really watching the Colts. I think the Colts are starting to turn it up, and they're going to be right up there in no time. Dan?
If Carson Wentz doesn't pull a Carson Wentz, the Colts are definitely going to make the playoffs. Jonathan Taylor's showing why he's probably the second best running back in the entire league right now, behind Derrick Henry, who's out on. I think he's on IR for the season now, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So the Titans have no chance to make the playoffs then.
And AJ Brown is also at least 3 to 4 weeks on IR as well right now. So
And Julio Jones is just proving that he was a waste of a first-round pick to trade for.
JB, your thoughts on the AFC? You see anybody that's in there right now besides the Titans that you think may not be there at the end?
I still think the Titans have an outside liar to hold on and take 7, because they're going to win against a couple of bad teams because their roster is good enough to do that. They're not good enough to beat the good teams. The teams that I see them having a shot at, Steelers. If they got the Texans or Jags left on their schedule, Jags probably.
They play Jags this week. They got Steelers the week after. Then the 49ers, Dolphins, and Texans.
I also think I don't think the Chargers are done. I think you're going to see some more from the Chargers as well. Good old Justin Herbert.
So how long you guys been dating?
Yeah, it's 3 months. Facebook user says, "What's up, boys? Heart, heart, smiley face."
Would that be
What's
our
up?
Canadian friend Ralph?
Ralph.
I don't know because it says Facebook user, so I don't know who it is.
Is Ralph from Canada?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Eh?
yeah.
They drink moose piss out there, eh?
Is Ralph from Canada?
Quick reminder that the GoFundMe for the late Jim Bordeaux still out there, available on the We Are Lions Nation Facebook page, the Detroit Lions on the Prowl Facebook group, also Lions Nation Unite, my Facebook page, it's out there as well, and many other groups. If you can, please donate. If not, then that's okay. Just share it around if you get a chance. That would be more than helpful. Where you go, JB?
God.
The dog barking.
Copy that.
Hello.
AFC South, our featured division for this week. We have the Titans right now sitting in first at 8-4. Second is the Colts at 6-6, and pretty much tied. Third is the Texans at 2-9, and the Jags sitting at 2-9. JB, where are you at right now, JB?
I'm at my friend Dave's house being attacked by the dogs because they want my attention, but
anything AFC South, is there one team right now that stands out to you as you were surprised that they're in the spot that they're in?
I'm surprised the Colts moved up as fast as they did. I didn't expect Wentz to have this much of a resurgence this fast. I said all along his mechanics were off and everything else, but being reunited with Frank Reich was probably the best thing for his career because that's when he played his best at Philly.
Dan Leonard, it says, "Hey fellas, that guy in the Steelers hat is mighty handsome."
Why, thank you,
Wow.
Dan Leonard.
Wow, Dan Leonard.
Well, nothing like a little self-love in the chat room, huh?
Bolt Fan 44 in the house saying, "Hey guys, how's your night going?" Bolt Fan, you missed it. We just had Justin Herbert here, and you missed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was here for a minute.
Mm-hmm. You missed it, buddy. Not really. He was just standing behind me. He comes and says hi every once in a while. Dan, AFC South, what's your take, man? Who's going to take it?
Who's going to take it? The Colts are taking it. You know, the Indianapolis Jonathan Taylors. Only team out there going to do anything right now. I'm kind of honestly surprised that the Jags are as bad as they are this year. I figured they'd be worth at least 4 or 5 wins.
They still can get that, but I don't see it.
Is that the coaching or is that the playing?
I think it's
Little-
combination of both. Urban Meyer has
Yeah.
no business being in the NFL, and they don't have a pro roster. The defense stepped up, but the
Yeah.
offense plays like
The-
garbage.
I see
All
the
right,
same
well-
thing. That defense plays really well, but that offense is so hit or miss. It isn't funny, and it doesn't help that James Robinson's been hurt. Their best offensive weapon at running back.
The undrafted James Robinson.
Hmm.
Uncle Bud in the house saying, "Hey guys, how's it going? Where's Statman? Statman had to work tonight, so he said if he would get here on time, he would hop in. But we are doing good, Uncle Bud. Hope you're doing well."
What he meant to say is he's tied up in the basement.
Mm-hmm. Your basement.
He was helping me put up Christmas lights, and he got tangled up in them, and I said, "Nah, you can stay there."
Yep. If you listen real close, you can hear in the background, "Forward down the field."
No, dude, you know, no.
What?
No.
That's what's happening.
No, let me out! I'm trapped in the light wires.
He's in there hanging around going, "Island boy."
Did you see what I sent
Just
earlier?
trying
They
to
got their
make
own
it.
filter now. They got their
What?
own filter
Yeah.
on TikTok now, or
They have
Snapchat.
their
One
own
of those two things.
filters.
Yes, on TikTok. That
Yeah, to make it look like
idiots.
you got those stupid dread things on the top of their head.
Oh, I must find those.
We ain't doing that again, Andy. Thanks for getting that stuck in my head now, Jeremy.
Did anybody expect Trevor Lawrence? How did you actually expect him to be, JB, coming into this year? Did you expect him to be better than this or no?
Jeremy.
JB is
I
full
really
of-
didn't expect Trevor Lawrence to be able to do a lot as a rookie because I said his game style is set for a certain coaching play, and Urban Meyer is not that coach. Now, if Urban Meyer would have taken a West Coast prospect at one, like Mac Jones, who was the most NFL ready, he'd have been much better off because that's what they do. They run all the same crossing routes and not a lot of deep passing, just like New England's doing. It was the wrong quarterback to fit that system.
Nobody thought Mac Jones was the number one pick in the draft. Nobody ever.
No, I'm not saying he was the number one pick. I'm saying by scheme, he should have been their pick because of the style of offense that Urban Meyer runs.
Urban Meyer should learn to tailor his offense to fit the players he has there. Trevor Lawrence is a great talent. They don't have a good scheme for him. They don't have good talent around him.
Well, LaVisca Chenault, DJ Shark, and David Moore are all decent wide receivers, but they're all running these short to mid routes, which is not Lawrence's forte.
DJ
Lawrence has
Chark
a
is the
big
most
arm, and he
freaking guy
can
ever.
throw that thing 60 yards down the field.
For the Colts, does this continue for the Colts? I think it does. I think they're going to keep on this roll. I think Carson Wentz looks better than he has in a long time. Is that you guys agree? Do you think the Colts keep on the trend?
As long as Jonathan Taylor's able to stay healthy as the workhorse he's been, that's my only issue. Because, yeah, he had a ton of wear and tear at Wisconsin when he was running the ball there. And now he's in his second year looking like he's on the verge of pushing 400 touches himself.
Now, the last team that I want to talk about is obviously Houston. Not too good this year. You know, Deshaun Watson not there. Is that the only reason that you guys think the Texans are doing so bad this year?
No.
No.
That team is dumpster
That
fire.
last year is what made him a dumpster fire when Bill O'Brien started trading away and letting all the all-star talent just walk or be traded away for peanuts. I mean, DeAndre Hopkins for David Johnson in a 6th rounder, GTFO.
And then they traded off, like 2 or 3 first-round picks to Miami for Laramie Tunzel, who's on IR.
Well, Laramie Tunsil did do great for him last year, but he hit the IR this year.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was a position of need, but they'd have been better off drafting somebody the season before, because there were some good players where they'd have picked. They could have had Tristan Wirfs or Mekhi Becton last year where they were picking,
Mm-hmm.
and either one would have greatly
who do the
improved
Texans
that
have
line.
right now?
At what?
Do they have anybody that stand out? I mean, I don't hardly hear anything from
Brandon
Texas at all.
Cooks.
Brandon Cooks, Tyrod Taylor. They still got David Johnson, but he's a shell of what he was in Arizona.
Yeah.
Uncle Bud says Urban Meyer should
Nico
stick
Collins.
to college football.
Yeah, I heard Notre Dame's hiring.
Yep.
So
How about that? Brian Kelly saying forget Notre Dame to go freaking coach that other team in LSU there.
Brian Kelly is one of those coaches who is pulling the Nick Saban through college without going to the pros. They started out at Central Michigan, made them a winner, went to Cincinnati, made them a winner, went to Notre Dame, made them a pseudo winner, but never enough to win the championship. He's hoping that the LSU poll, which is a lot better than what Notre Dame's is, and plus without the educational restrictions. So he has a better, and he has a better recruiting chance to get 5-star recruits there, because most of the 5-star recruits
are dumb.
Their tutors do their homework.
Uncle Bud says go blue.
Yes, sir. That's this weekend in Indy.
Is he talking about the one that sits on that chair? I was making a Blue's Clues joke, man.
That was actually better than your singing.
Yeah, let me just say, I don't think I've ever seen anyone like Steve from Blue's Clues. That guy couldn't spot a clue when it was right in front of his face, and it drove me nuts. They'd be like, "What? A clue? You have the flu? Oh no, a clue, dumbass! It's right in front of you on the screen, right there."
No, a clue, dumbass! It's right there.
Oh my god, that drove me nuts so bad.
I mean, when my 3-year-old was pointing at the clue, going, "Steve, here, yo, dork."
And then all of a sudden, you could see it. There it is. Oh, a clue. Oh. What else would we be hollering at you, Steve? Come on.
It'd have been funny if the people that did the production of it, when he's looking in that direction, they just moved the clue to the other side of the screen and make him look like a fool.
That would have been awesome.
Oh, that'd be great. That'd have been great.
Mm-hmm.
Matter transportation ray.
Dan, let's take a look at your parlays. Eh?
Yes, sir. Okay, for our early games, I got the Cowboys -6 over the Saints. I'm taking the Lions. I believe they're -7 over the Vikings. Yes, I'm taking the Lions to cover the spread. That defense has been playing great. The Cardinals -7 over the Bears. Enough said there. And the Colts -9 over the Texans.
Late games?
Late games. We got Washington +2.5 over Vegas. The Jags +13 over the Rams, picking them to cover that spread. 49ers -3.5 over the Seahawks. And the Pats +2.5 over the Bills. The Pats over the Bills is my best bet of the week. Bills have been playing kind of not themselves lately. And Mac Jones and the Patriots have been on a roll. I don't see the Bills being able to stop that running game.
Well, there you have it. Let's bring them up one more time in case anybody, because I know tons of people are writing these down. So
I know.
There you have it. Thank you, Dan. We need to do a quick shout out to our lovely sponsor, JB, if you don't mind.
Our special thanks to A1 Tire and Auto Repair, 2 locations that serve you in Saginaw and Bay City. New and used tires, custom wheels, and occasionally some window tinting. Mention this ad, get $10 off.
Good thing you can't see behind the scenes right now.
Right.
Because I thought Dan almost died there.
Just a little bit.
A little bit close.
Told you, man. This
And this is normally Statman's spot, but I'll do it tonight.
Where can they get that wonderful gear there, Soul Man?
Yeah, I was just going to let everyone know that you can grab yourself the gear for We Are Lions Nation podcast right at wearelionsnation.com. You can get that awesome bucket hat, the Smoking That Hopium since 1937 hoodie. We have the Got Hopium t-shirt, which I have one of those, and many, many more items. So go out there and grab yourself something. wearelionsnation.com. And yeah, we appreciate all your support. We know a few people that have gotten their items, and they said they turned out really nice. So I'm glad to hear it. Thankful for that.
I missed the stat, man.
Yeah, he does it way better. There's just certain things. Like I can't do the A1 sponsorship. I do it horribly, but Jeremy B.
Yeah, you tried.
He does it like he works there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing.
You can't do that. He can't play with video. Same thing.
No, I mean, Jeremy can't run a show. I can. So, I mean, there's certain things that we all
I don't have the login.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep, the login.
And you can't look pretty like I can. You know what happens.
Yeah,
Dan
Leonard did comment tonight. Said that you were looking pretty spiffy.
I know.
That was really nice of him.
I know.
Oh, shit. Oh, sorry. Had to sneeze.
I hate those kind of. That's gonna get you every time, JB. No matter what, for the rest of the
Yeah, those sneezes. Those sneezes, man.
No, those toots.
Hey, it only happened once, and I didn't do it the whole time. But Logan admitted it.
But it's gonna like continue for the rest of the season. Like
he was
that's
just trying
more
to
likely
off of you, man. He was being a good friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, being a good friend, sure. Doesn't admit it till the show's ended.
We did miss that man tonight. We are not going to do the fight song because that is his thing, and no one will ever do it but him.
You should record and play a clip of it.
Oh, I know what you could play because you have it in the email. Did you figure out how to get it in here?
No, I can't. It has to be a different format.
Ah. Well, that's a bummer.
Unless I can get my man Kurt Steele to change the format for me, then maybe.
That's like priority one. We got to work on that this weekend.
Yeah, because our fans have asked to see that video.
Oh, we can make it happen.
It needs to happen.
Mm-hmm. Place the intro with that video one day, not tell Logan at all.
Oh, that'd be great. While we're being all silent, and then all of a sudden he goes, "No!"
He does do a really good dance.
Yeah.
Hey, that top is great.
Yeah, and I mean he moved in it like he's done it before.
Yeah, I'd say that too.
No doubt about it. He's put that shirt on many times.
Well, I have to make some phone calls. So can we do our PSA?
Yeah, go ahead, buddy.
All right. Mental awareness. There's a lot of mental illnesses out there. Depression, anxiety, stress in general. And it's making people do some things that, well, normal people don't want to do. But who's normal anyways? That's another definition. That's another story. But there is the National Suicide Helpline and the Veterans Crisis Line to help you. And if you cannot reach out to any of them, you could reach out to one of us to talk. Well, maybe not Dan. He would probably push you over the edge. But
I would not. I'm a good listener.
I'm just kidding. But no, every 22 minutes a vet commits suicide, even faster than that when you add in everybody else. That's a lot of lives gone too soon by their own hand.
Yep. So if you suffer from depression or having suicidal thoughts, anything like that, anxiety, and you're struggling and you think that maybe it's just not your time anymore, pick up a phone, make a phone call somebody, and let them talk to you and talk to somebody about it. Don't make any crazy decisions. that suicide is a big thing, and it can affect your life big time when you're on the other end of it as well. So it hurts. It hurts a lot. So please, if you have thoughts of suicide or you're just down, don't hesitate to call somebody or call the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. Their hours are 24 hours, and the number is right on the bottom of the screen there. And also the Veterans Crisis Line as well is on the bottom of the screen as well. Tom and Amy, the last comment of the night. Tom and Amy said, OMG, that would be great. Oh, we're going to do it, Tom and Amy. We're going to do it as soon as I can get it figured out. Hey, for Dan Leonard, Smoking Jeremy B,
and Sean John.
Sean John. On behalf of the Stat Man who could not be here tonight, I am the Soul Man. This has been Gridiron Chat. Join us next week, same time, 7 p.m., same night. Gridiron Chat. We'll take another look at the playoffs. And what featured division do we have next time, boys?
NFC West.
NFC West.
What teams are in the NFC West?
Oh, that would be the Cardinals, the Rams, the 49ers, and the Seahawks.
This is probably crazy, Ken. In the last podcast, I thought the way Statman kept getting up and then immediately sitting down, he filled his diaper.
That's great.
Maybe
all right, everybody, you have a great Wednesday evening. We will see you guys all Friday night for the Friday night mashup where we make our picks for this week.
And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.
Thank you, Dan.
Good night, everybody.
Have a great evening.